it seems, Rhea, and again, I can imagine the tragedy of seeing someone you loved, his dead body, but it seems that every day a new layer comes out. You've seen now with this whole drugs angle coming out that actress Kangana Ranaut has tweeted that this happens in all big Bollywood parties, that there's drugs are freely available, that if you open it, the whole of Bollywood will be exposed, many A-listers. You've seen various other things saying clean up Bollywood. It's part of a larger nepotism. It's an industry which needs to be cleaned up, and Sushant was also a victim of that. What would you say as someone who's been part of the same system, someone who didn't achieve the success that, say, Sushant did or the bigger stars did, but somebody who's part of the system? Do you think these are the realities of living in Bollywood today? Drugs, the failure, the endless stress on living up. You're a failure or a success is defined by your last movie.
I mean, it's definitely a very difficult industry to be part of. The ups are up and the downs are very down, and there's enormous pressure. And in Sushant's case, I would like to say this because I think it's very important that there were certain things that really affected him and that really affected his mental health and his mental sanity. And one of them was being falsely accused by the MeToo allegations, which were cleared up only and only much later. Which seemed like an entire planned strategic move done to malign someone's reputation. And it really affected him because he was not that kind of a guy at all. I lived with him for a year and a half. He was the most polite, most gentle, most respectful human being and a man as to a woman. And this was being made from that Me Too movement, and his co-star Sanjana Sangvi not clarifying it on time and then denying it later. He just felt that it was part of some larger nexus being done by a Rohini Iyer who pretends to be his friend, and all these blind articles that kept coming out each time he would speak to her. And he felt that there was someone behind this. I don't know who. He never mentioned to me who, but I have mentioned this to Mumbai police. I have mentioned this to ED, and I will tell and mention this to the CBI as well. That also not being nominated for awards, not being nominated even though his films were outstanding and they did money as well, not being nominated, not his films being nominated, but him not being nominated even though he was such a brilliant performer. Like shockingly great performances of his were not nominated even last year during Chichore and Son Chidiya. And that upset him. He felt that what is the point if nobody is going to take notice? And he was affected by that. And these things hurt him, these frivolous blind articles, and especially the Me Too allegation. The only reason I emphasize on this particular one is because even in May of 2020, he mentioned to me about that. He was scared that the film was releasing. So before the promotions, he wanted to get in touch with Sanjana Sangvi to see which way she's going. Is she going to start this rubbish again? And he would often be scared of her, and that in the promotions, things again will be said about him, about Me Too. And these are the things that can affect someone's mental health. And today I understand. Today I completely understand because I'm going through the same thing as him.